welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well. This will be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aries, someone from the Aries nation, you might find some things in this reading that might resonate with you. Let's dive right in. Aries, you know the drill. Please don't make any rash decisions. Let me repeat myself. Please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based solely on a general reading. Now, if you like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Okay. Let's see what's really going on, Aries Nation. Okay. Looks like you got tired of crying for somebody. Or Aries, somebody might feel this way about you. Somebody might feel like your love was fake. Or maybe this is how you feel towards someone. And possibly the way that you might be feeling this way towards someone because some trust issues came in between the two of you. This might be part of the reason why you're no longer with this person, because of these trust issues. Yeah, something must have ended. Okay, an unrequited love between you and someone, and maybe you're having a difficult time releasing someone. Or maybe you might feel that there's a soulmate connection that someone feels toward you, and maybe it's difficult to connect to disconnect from this person emotionally. It's difficult for you to free yourself of maybe some damage that was caused in the past, or from the memory of this person. It feels like maybe Aries, it's like, and I so want to call you Gemini. So I feel like some of you must be dealing with air signs, but I also see here where some of you could be dealing with fire signs, or you might have multiple fire placements. Aries, you come up in the upright in your reading. Somebody hurt you, or you hurt someone. Whether this was a love relationship or it started elsewhere, this hurt, this pain, this disappointment, something caused you to not feel safe. And we're going to see why. Why don't you feel safe with relationships? Okay. Maybe, you know, you were dealing with someone and maybe they left you for somebody else. And maybe for some of you, you know, after that happened, after you saw that, you know what, love really hurts. I see someone else leaving with the person that I want. So now I'm going to hurt other people before they have a chance to hurt me. I'm going to have the upper hand in the situation. I'm going to leave you before you have a chance to hurt me. It feels like you're putting yourself through torture on some level, Aries. Because I really do feel like you yearn for closeness. You yearn for affection, companionship with somebody. But instead, okay, yeah, I think you do. But this is what keeps love at bay. You've been betrayed. You've been stabbed in the back. So maybe instead you're burying yourself in your work. You're spending a lot of time at work, avoiding maybe some deeper issues because maybe you want to get counseling. Maybe somebody wants you to talk more about your feelings, or maybe you wish that somebody that you're dealing with would open up more. You might feel like somebody is very rigid, very closed off and set in their ways. With a relationship in your life, maybe you guys have had, I don't know, some type of petty back and forth bickering with somebody. And then it seems like that it stems from something deeper than that. You guys might have some deeper problems. There might be some red flags. Some of you, there's a red flag with a friend of you. Or some of you, it's a red flag with a coworker. Or somebody might see you as the red flag, Aries. Let's see what this is about. Aries Nation, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Obviously, Gemini, too. I must have some Gemini cross-watchers. You got a Cancerian that shows up to the reading. Some of you, it may have had to do with somebody that interfered with your relationship. There could have been other people from the outside of your relationship that were butting in. And I did say Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's an air sign. Okay. Aries. Some of you, this could be a same-sex couple. Others of you, maybe you're having issues with your brother, your dad. Like I did say, a friend or a coworker. For a lot of you, I think that this was a love relationship. Yeah, somebody hurt you. It could have been your dad. It could have been that maybe you didn't have the best relationship with your dad. Maybe your dad wasn't around. Maybe your dad ridiculed you, put you down. Maybe your dad cheated on your mom and you witnessed this. Maybe this whole thing stemmed from, you know what? My dad wasn't around, so because I'm still hurting from that, and because I don't feel safe to let my guard down, I'm going to leave people before they get a chance to leave me. I've been betrayed. I've been hurt. And I'm not going to let that happen to me anymore. So maybe you have built up such a brick wall because you're just so hurt. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. Look inside yourself. We did talk about counseling. Aries, this could have been something that maybe you had thought about. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of love and life. See, that's what I mean. There's some type of deeper issue. It feels like you may need to get to the heart of the matter, because it feels like you still might be that wounded child, even though you're an adult. And I don't mean this in a condescending way. We all have this Aries where, you know, we have things from our childhood that we still hold on to, and we fight with this, we grapple with this. But it feels like there's just, like I said, a deeper issue. It stems from somewhere, and it feels like your guys want you to get to the root cause, because it feels like you're avoiding dealing with what these issues are. You're scared, maybe scared to be yourself. You're hiding who you really are. Maybe you lived a very sheltered life. And maybe you had a really big rude awakening, you know, going into the real world. Maybe some culture shock. Like I said, you may have, some of you could have come from very loving, nurturing situations and households. But I don't know, it feels like there's some type of reality check that has you hiding who you really are. You're afraid to really be who you are, afraid to let your guard down. You're definitely loving with your guards up. You have a lot of pressure. Maybe this was you as a kid, you had a lot of pressure. This is you now, putting a lot of pressure on yourself, to the point maybe you're lashing out at people. You might feel like you're a loose cannon, or that you overreact at the slightest things. You're easily triggered. That's what I mean. Your guys are saying, examine, Aries, what's causing you to act this way. If this is not you, Aries, then this is somebody around you, ticking time bomb. Some of you are moving. Some of you are working extra hard, but all your money is going into your house, or it's going to pay bills. Okay? It feels like you're having a lot of ups and downs with your money. You're having a difficult time maybe, you know, balancing your budget, living within your means. I don't know if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. I don't know. You want some type of status symbol. You want to feel important in that way. But it feels like you're working so much that you don't have time for fun in your life. Or that you're so focused maybe on school or a goal that is kind of taking you away from maybe your children. And if these are not your children, these could be some children in your life that are very special to you. Could be nieces, nephews, siblings, younger siblings. So you play sports as a kid, maybe. Maybe you want to coach children. All right, I'm trying to get to the root issue. You want to go back to somebody. Maybe this is somebody that you secretly admire. I mean, maybe it's not necessarily a love situation. Maybe you do secretly admire somebody professionally. I did mention a coworker, a friend. It might be something about somebody's personality that you really admire. Maybe you want to be more like them. I feel honestly like with this Knight of Cups that maybe you do, have a crush on somebody. You like somebody. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. This could be you, Aries. Maybe you have deeper feelings for someone, or maybe there's somebody that's secretly admiring you and they have deeper feelings for you than you might think, than they might let on. I'm kind of sensing that this could be somebody from your past. But for some of you, no, it's something new. You might have your eye on somebody new, but I'm telling you, Aries Nation, yep, I think you do have your eye on someone. Whether past or present, whatever the case may be, not everyone has the same story. Yeah, I think for some of you it is an ex. You're secretly admiring someone. I think that you want to ask somebody out. Aries, I think either someone is asking you out or you're asking somebody out before this month is over. If you can get up the nerve, because it looks like you are interested in somebody. You feel like somebody's different. They're not like everybody else. Well, this could even be like you admire a friend of yours. Even if this is not on a romantic level, this could have been the person that you had a fallout with. Say somebody's super flashy with their money, but they're broke. Somebody doesn't have a place to live, or they're having a difficult time keeping a roof over their head. Like somebody could be bouncing from place to place, home to home. I think that there's somebody that's flirting with you, or singles. I don't even want to say singles, because this could even be you couples. You could be in a coupled relationship and you might notice that there's some red flags in your relationship. And you might be kind of wondering whether or not your partner might have a secret admirer, or you know what I mean? You might feel like there's some funny business going on. Because it really does feel like somebody's not sure if you guys have a future together. Looks like somebody's under the impression, Aries, that maybe there's a love triangle. Okay? Some of you, maybe this was the betrayal for you. Maybe you left a third party situation. Maybe somebody did put you in a love triangle, and maybe that's when you left, when you saw somebody. Yeah, it looks like you or someone that you were dealing with wanted freedom. They didn't want to be in a relationship. Yeah. So that could have been a situation where maybe you feel, or maybe someone feels this way about you, that maybe, you know what, they messed everything up. You could have been dealing with somebody that was aloof. Somebody that had this air about them where they felt like they just needed to be right. And they needed to be right at all costs, even if it costed their friendship or their relationship. This could be somebody that assumes that you know their thoughts. They expect you to be a mind reader. Could be somebody that makes a lot of assumptions that they know really without listening to what you have to say. They just jump to conclusions. You might feel like somebody dismisses your feelings or your opinions. You might feel like you're dealing with somebody that jumps to a lot of conclusions. They rush to make decisions, or they rush to prejudge situations. Somebody feels that somebody's defensive. Somebody feels like the other person doesn't listen to their point of view. So this could have been maybe one of the major issues in the situation, in the relationship. This could have been one of the deeper issues. And this could be why somebody feels like they messed everything up. Because honestly, I feel that you did meet someone. You may have developed a friendship with this person at first. You may have felt like they were completely different from anyone else. Or this could be who you're meeting. This could be the secret admirer. I could be describing someone from your past, or I could be describing somebody that's coming into your energy. Okay? This could have been somebody you felt you had a soul connection with. Maybe it looks like you were doing your best to impress this person. You guys may have had great conversations. Or this could definitely be somebody that you are meeting. I feel like this is. Okay? I think that this is the secret admirer. This might be describing that relationship. I think that there's someone that you can feel like you're on the phone with this person for hours. There's no boredom involved with this. You feel like you have a lot of chemistry with this person. You guys might go out, really enjoy each other's company. But the thing is, you know, I feel like you guys are complete opposites. This could be I don't know, you guys could be an interracial couple, intercultural possibly. I just feel honestly, Aries, like one of you wants a traditional relationship and the other one does not. I feel that for some of you, the challenge to the situation is that there could be people that are, you know, kind of asking too many questions. There's a lot of gossip going on about your relationship. There's people that are butting in and possibly a bit nosy. This could have been where somebody felt like they messed everything up. They may have felt like they had the ideal situation, but they let somebody else create a distraction for the relationship. Whether this is romantic or this is like another family member getting in the way, a friendship getting in the way. Somebody feels like they were not prioritized in the relationship. And this is the biggest issue. I feel that somebody does feel sad and alone because they feel betrayed. This could be a friend of yours. This could be, you know, somebody you were getting to know possibly. But I think that maybe there is an apology that someone would like to bring to the situation. Someone is completely aware that, you know what, they could have maybe handled things differently. And I think that there is someone that would like to apologize. Somebody comes off as very headstrong and I don't know that you'll get this apology. Somebody is inwardly apologetic. It's going to be another thing whether or not this person decides to come out and, you know, give this apology. Somebody's very resistant, but somebody still feels very drawn to you in spite of everything that happened. So I guess, yeah, somebody misses your laughter, the sense of humor that you guys shared. I think that maybe you were really falling in love with someone, but I feel that somebody may have gotten cold feet at the last minute and they weren't sure if they wanted to be in a committed relationship. But I think that what's bothering you is that you really still feel this person's energy. And you're really hurt that maybe, you know, you might be under the impression that bridges have been burned. Could be with this Leo. Somebody with Leo dominant in their chart. You got an air sign. You got a Leo, Scorpio. This was a third party situation, or like I said, some type of someone that was interfering in the connection. Somebody felt like they were starved for attention in the relationship. And this is what they're mad at, resentful over. Or this is possibly an argument that either they set you off or you set them off about something. Somebody wants you to let it go. This feels like this is somebody that wants to sweep it under the rug and may not want to apologize. But like I said, that's a case-by-case situation about whether or not you get this apology and how important it is to you. Okay, but I really do feel that somebody feels led back to you because they know that they hurt you and they feel like they were wrong in the situation, or somebody feels wronged. All right, let's see what else is going on with Aries. Some of you could be having issues with your lungs. Somebody's a smoker. Somebody vapes a lot. There might be a desire to go out in nature, so maybe you're thinking about taking a vacation. Maybe you feel like you need to get some type of balance or order back in your life, so maybe you are thinking about going outdoors. Wow, something's getting ready to happen around the full moon. That could be when you hear from this person again. Maybe you're doing some type of moon magic. Let's see what that full moon is about. It looks like right now you're focused on your priorities. This person, this friend, whomever this is, it feels like they're in the back of your mind, but you're focused on other things. You have a lot of different things on your plate, and I think it's creating an imbalance for you to feel like, okay, I have so many things to tackle, but not enough time within these 24 hours to get things done. I think that might be a challenge for you. Maybe some time management where you're trying to find some order in your life, but you feel like it's kind of like difficult to balance your schedule. It could be your sleep schedule is off. Kind of sense that. I think you're craving somebody too. That could be why your sleep schedule is off, because maybe you're thinking about that person that much that you don't get a chance to, you're staying up all times of the hour thinking about somebody. Okay. Let's see what these priorities are that you're focused on, because it does feel like you're career driven. There's something that I feel like you're dedicating your time to, other than, relationships. It looks like you're kind of a bit exhausted of relationships, kind of like shut down emotionally. Looks like you're shutting relationships down. I think you have a strong bond with your mother, though. But for some reason, I feel like you might be shutting everybody else out. Okay, I think you have some documents to go over. I think you might have some documents to go over in the coming weeks, Aries, that you might need to look at. So they might require your signature. This could be possibly you moving into a new place. Oh, they want you to follow your gut instinct about something. Possibly about someone that's coming around you. Who might we be talking about? Yeah. You're thinking about, it's like something's haunting you. Something's haunting you from your childhood. Where maybe you didn't feel good enough. Okay, I'm telling you. Whatever this is from childhood that's going to be coming up, there's going to be some childhood issues, Aries Nation or Cross Watcher, that you're going to be faced with. It might cause you to feel very emotional. Or frustrated. It feels like there's some changes that are coming in your life right now that you might feel are beyond your control. Some changes that you might feel are completely unfair. I'm trying to see if this is related to your work. We got some childhood issues, yes, but you're in love, that's for sure. But you're keeping a safe distance from someone. I think you and this person love each other. But look at that. I'm scared to let down my walls. I'm petrified. This feels like this is somebody from your past that possibly triggers your childhood issues, childhood insecurities. This might be why you guys butt heads. There could be an age difference between you and this person. Yeah, this is you getting emotional because you feel sad due to a breakup. You feel lost. You're grieving something. You're grieving a breakup. You're mourning. I don't know if somebody passed away and this is what you're mourning over. Yeah, these childhood issues because of abandonment. This feels like this is what creates this atmosphere of self-sabotage. You feel like everybody's going to leave your life because somebody very important early on left your life. Somebody early on was manipulative. I think you might not be showing your feelings about someone or about a situation. I think this is you running from commitment, running from relationships, and giving into your fears. I think you really want to be with somebody, and I think that that's what this is about. I'm trying to see what else is going on. It looks like you're really working hard at something. You're very persistent at maybe building something, having a desire to really take something to the next level as far as your career is concerned. And I think that there's a goal that you're really working on. And I really think you have the ability to reach it. Yeah, I do. I think you might be good at a variety of things. This could be you being maybe the jack of all trades. Look at this, 6 of Wands. I really do feel like you're going to be the center of attention, or this is like I'm being successful at something. This could be, I don't know, you got Wheel of Fortune too. I think this could be maybe a promotion. You could be next in line for a promotion at work, or this is you like standing out amongst the crowd. Maybe people do see you as a leader. Maybe this is you being a self-starter. People might really admire the work that you do, Aries Nation, and I see you rising in your career. Yeah, whatever this is that you're working on, or if you're putting on the finishing touches to a project, it feels like something goes very well. I think your material needs are going to be met. Looks like you're a giver, Aries. Looks like your heart is really in the right place. So I think that, yeah, maybe you are having success with your career, but when it comes to your love life, I think that's what's in shambles. I think you might be considering counseling for the deeper issues that are going on in the background of your life, Aries. What's going on? Feeling safe. What's going on in your environment? That's what I'm trying to see. Because your guides are saying environmental awareness, feeling safe. Do you not feel safe in your environment? And I'm trying to see what is that? Like, what's causing you to not feel safe? Physically, this feels like this is your physical well-being. This could be someone's health. You don't feel safe to really, I don't know, like...
A few moments later.
You don't feel safe emotionally because you're afraid of losing someone. You're afraid that someone is going to pass away. But I'm like, what's really going on? You're forgetting about yourself. You're neglecting yourself in some type of way. Yeah, I think you feel like you've lost something. It could be a possession. It could be status. Maybe you feel like you gave something up. Because it really does feel like there's a change that happened in your life that you feel was unfair. But I think your guides are trying to get you to look at the bright side of things. I think that this is going to entail you leaving some type of negativity behind. I don't know, you feel like you lost an opportunity possibly. Your guides are telling you everything happens for a reason, Aries. You might have some regrets that you're holding on to, and they're telling you got to embrace new opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining in situations and listen to your intuition. I think this is what's going on in your environment possibly. Some deception. There might be someone around you or around your children, a sketchy person, perhaps Aries Nation. Yeah, a parasite. Okay? So I feel that your guides are telling you, listen to your gut feeling about who's around you, because someone's a liar. This is possibly why you don't feel safe. I think you're not feeling like yourself. You're obsessed with something, obsessed with a person. You're feeling a lot of misguided, misdirected anger. See, this is what I mean toward a Gemini, the twins, unless you have twins in your family. I think this has something to do with a Gemini. A lot of regret towards some decisions that were made. So I really think you're missing somebody. Yep, you feel alone in the world. Maybe you feel like no one understands you. You feel like you're so different. You might feel like you're an outcast, or you're just misunderstood. Oh, Aries. Like I said, this is how someone might be feeling having to do with you. And I think this is where you're distracting yourself. Maybe you're really in your phone. You're looking for some peace. I think that's why you're focusing on your priorities, because that's busy work. It kind of gets you out of thinking about this person or this situation. I think you're angry with yourself, or you're angry with someone else about how something turned out. Or this is your child. Your child may be having a lot of anger. They might need your attention. Somebody is having health issues. This could be a friend of yours. Somebody has kidney issues. Kidney and liver issues. Maybe somebody have asthma. Somebody has respiratory issues. Somebody smokes a lot, drinks a lot. Somebody might have like an injury to their upper extremities. Oh, are you going to court? Let's look at that. It looks like you're going to win a court decision. And that might be the paperwork and the documents we were talking about. Stay on top of your paperwork, Aries. That's going to be much needed, where you're not scrambling at the last minute looking for paperwork. Because it does look like if you have been like on the opposite side of the law, something's going to catch up with somebody. And they may end up in court. Looks like you have it to win. You have what it takes within you to win. But it looks like you're battling something out over a child, over custody, over paternity possibly. That's for somebody, not everybody, but that's what I mean. Your childhood issues, feelings of abandonment, that's what's going to come up. You're afraid to be left, so you leave other people so that they don't get a chance to leave you first. Maybe you didn't know your father or whomever. You're going to be sorting out this chaos and confusion that's in your mind. Your eyes are also saying, Aries, declutter your space. Your place is possibly just, you might have a lot of clutter around you. You guys are saying it might be time to do some spring cleaning. And while you're cleaning around the house, make sure that you clean the cobwebs of your mind. Because you got some outdated thinking that your guides are telling you to get in order, Aries. They want you to clean out the old to allow revitalizing brand new energy. And I think that this is why your guides are here to help wipe some things out. Or it's time, like I said, to get your emotions in check. You're wearing a mask. You're putting on a brave face for society, but deep down inside, it feels like you're very emotional. And I think that your guides are saying it's okay to show emotion, Aries, if you feel emotional. But also with something in your life, I feel like you got to realize if something is meant to be, it'll happen. And is it worth putting your life on hold for something, or is it better on to move on with your life? I think that this is something that you might be assessing, and it might have something to do with a love relationship or someone you were married to in the past that you want to go back to. It's like your guys are saying, get off the fence. And I think that that's what somebody is saying to you too. Either piss or get off the pot. Make a commitment or, step away. I don't know. That's a decision that I feel like it's up to you. Yep. Cleaning out clutter. Time to clean some things around you. Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So maybe this is you. Or like I said, it could be vice versa. Maybe there is someone that you want to talk to, but you're taking on this rigid stance because you're dealing with someone that you feel always thinks that they're right. And maybe they belittle you. Maybe they come across condescending. Maybe you feel that someone can be absolutely stubborn. Could it be that somebody is controlling because they have low self-esteem? We talked about counseling. Maybe you might be thinking about maybe encouraging someone else to get counseling. And if this is you, addictions, obsessing about stuff, addicted to something, like chained to something to the point that it becomes an addiction. Your guides are telling you, you gotta surrender this. You gotta get to the deeper issues, the deep-rooted issues that are creating this feeling of, I need to cling to something because I can't cling to someone because relationships are so impermanent. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. You gotta be able, in order to heal the addiction, you gotta get to the root of the issue, Aries. So I think that that's just food for thought for the Aries Nation and maybe even the cross watchers. With that, Aries Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I genuinely hope that it helped, Aries. Wish you absolutely nothing but the best with whatever you decide from here. Your own decisions. If you found that it was helpful, Aries Nation, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already have it. And if you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you do not miss an upload whenever I upload a video for you, your cross watcher sign, or whenever I go live. Aries Nation, thank you for joining me today. I will see y'all in the next one. Feel free to leave a comment below. Peace out.